welcome everybody to Rolling on Three, a podcast for all three-wheeler owners, a chance and a place where they could come talk about their ride, things they do, adventures they take, and places they've been. Today I got a special guest, very famous YouTuber out there. I have Martin all the way from Slovakia. Martin the vlogger from YouTube. Martin, welcome to the show.
Hi guys, thanks Keith for inviting me.
Of course, of course. And for those who don't know, Slovakia, explain where that's at.
It's the middle of nowhere, but it's a beautiful country. Actually, because of the COVID this year, I did a lot of traveling blogs, and it's in the heart of the Europe. It's really like a geographical heart of Europe, So that's where I'm from. Yeah.
Got you. So, for everybody wants to know, Martin, what are you rolling on?
I got a 2015 Spyder F3s, and actually I call it the Beast. And actually, this is the very first Spyder F3 that has come to Europe. So I'm quite proud of it. And I bought it from paper, like never been on a Spyder before. So, ever since then, it's a hell of a journey,
All right, that's cool. When did you purchase that Spyder?
I think Can-Am introduced F3 around October, November 2014.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I bought it. And it came here in around March 2015. I remember my first ride. I was scared as hell, and I wanted to return the bike, but luckily I didn't do that. So
listen, if it was the first Can-Am, where did you get it from?
No, I said like it's the first F3.
Oh, okay.
Because the F3 was the like for me it was something new that the Can-Am came in with. And actually, it's the only Spyder to this day I can fit in. Like I'm well-sized dude. I'm a little bit taller, and some people may be jealous, but once I won RT to ride for free for 1 year.
Wow.
I could not use it, man.
No
So
way.
my friend bought it then, So
Did you ever ride anything before that?
Like
bikes?
Yeah, like we have cars and stuff. We don't ride horses anymore here in Slovakia. Yeah, well, I was a scooter guy and stuff like that. And
Okay.
when I was a young kid, I had a Z4, the BMW. I was so proud of it. It was a great car, but I was still missing. It was cabrio, but I was still missing some contact with the road. So that's the reason actually why I have Spyder, and because it has 3 wheels. Because I'm a crazy rider, so I need something more secure.
Is it the 3-wheel is what you wanted for a long time, or is just something as soon as you stepped on it, you said, yeah, I want one of these?
My friend of mine actually had one.
Okay.
Like it was the 998, the RSS or whatever was the name. I didn't like the look. It was kind of roundish and stuff. But when the F3 came, I said like not a lot of people in Europe will have it. In America is actually North America is primary market for BRP. Right. So not a lot of people will have it here. And I'm kind of a show-off guy, so it kind of fits,
I see your videos. You are a show-off guy. Tell me though, why did you go with YouTube? Like, what was the inspiration behind going for YouTube?
I simply don't know. Maybe like my first videos are from garage. I still keep it on YouTube just to remind me how stupid I was. But it was from garage with the GoPro camera, with no editing and nothing. I simply said what was true, like what was bad about the bike, what was good about the bike, because literally I was having one of the first F3s like in the whole world,
Right.
So, and not everybody's doing videos. So that was the story behind, and ever since then, the videos has caught the attention, and now it's killing me, man. It's like a lot of work that I'm doing, and
I see.
but also joy,
It's like a full-time job, your YouTube channel, but you got some nice videos out there. I see you doing a lot of work, your production. Are you doing everything by yourself?
Yeah, so far, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Plus, plus, like we've been, I don't believe in God, but I'll say it this way: we've been blessed, and we have twins now, so that's the full-time job. I
I
have
s-
regular nine to five job. Plus, I have opened MTV Manufacturing, my first company. So we're doing stuff for the Spiders and Kennewood.
we're go-
Plus, yeah.
we're gonna
Plus,
talk about that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And as today, like right now, like 2 hours ago, I just uploaded that I'm gonna do the one of the largest events for spider riders here in Europe. So yeah, tell me something about my free time.
No, there is no free time. You're a busy guy, and congratulations on your twins. I did see that on your Instagram page. That's
Thank you.
nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
So now tell me, I noticed that I guess we'll go into your business, but tell me about that idea for the mods for the tail lights.
Like which one? Like the brake lights that
Yeah,
we
the
do?
brake lights that you did. Where did that come from? Because that was a great
I was
idea.
just
I saw it.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I was bored, and actually, it's not my idea. It's an idea from guy from, I think, Qatar or Saudi Arabia. But he was all fine that I will do it. So I did it a little bit differently. And many things that we're doing as a 3D print because I believe in that technology. I believe one day we will print many things. We will just probably purchase some, script and we will print everything at home. So we do a lot of things, and there is a lot of things on the table, and some big projects coming up.
Let's talk about those projects. MTV, Martin the Vlogger. Let's talk about
Yeah.
that business venture you got going.
Actually, maybe you see it there. I don't know if it's visible, but I have it. I thought you're gonna ask about it. This is a prototype, like really a prototype.
Okay.
It's gonna be ultra short, full LED and ultra light front fenders because I'm tired of them. And the logic is that it's going to be all for your guys as well as for, like Rykers, Spider Riders, and also the Rykers, as I said. So we're going to apply it for basically adjust it for everyone. And we do, uh, have you heard about Pedal Commander? I
Battle
think it's one of
Commander,
the,
yeah, I've seen them out here for the Ryker. I think they just came out a few months ago.
yeah, yeah, it's sick upgrade, man. It's really sick. It's just completely different, story to ride. But however, it's not water resistant, so we're doing
Mhm.
casing for that because guys from Pedal Commander don't have time for it because they have different businesses. So
Right.
we do that, and there's a lot of things. You can see everything on martinthelogo.com, as well as this show. I will upload it there as well.
I got it. Don't worry, I'll be posting all Martin stuff below at the end of the show. So
Thank
tell
you.
me, out there, just tell me about Slovakia, riding around, rules of the road, all that stuff that goes on because I'm based out of New York City, so this is going to be a lot interesting for viewers. So they want to know like what's the riding like, are the police after you, potholes, a lot of pedestrians,
Yeah,
all
and
that.
like you have to understand that. Yeah, I did a lot of Central Eastern Europe riding. I have like 80,000 kilometers, which is like what, like 60,000 miles or something like that,
Yeah, yeah.
plus minus. And I'm not hitting highways, so that's basically all twist and curvy roads.
Hmm.
Slovakia, it's a beautiful country. It's like 4 million people, so it's like part of New York City probably. and and we have mountains, we have beautiful lakes, we have beautiful nature. And yeah, I'm always riding to crazy countries. Like if I will tell you I've been to Albania, you will think maybe it's some kind of shithole somewhere, but it's beautiful country, less developed but beautiful. I've been to Romania, to amazing Transfagarasan. If you heard it from Top Gear, like they
Up
said
here.
once that It's one of the best roads. So yeah, I did that. I did Serbia. I did Montenegro. So a lot of exotic countries for you guys from US, but it's all good here. But the reason why I have three-wheeler here, the true story is that one thing is me riding crazy. The second thing is like, yeah, there can be a pothole in the middle of the corner,
Right.
and or a brick. It happens, like. So I hit several bricks. I hit several big potholes. Nothing wrong with the bike. I'm still here. So that's amazing about these three-wheelers. But you know that on your own.
Yeah, I know. There is a lot. We have to navigate a lot of potholes in New York City. I mean, you get your good riding. You have to leave the city and go upstate to get the good riding in. But uh, right now, the riding season is about to come to an end because we're getting
Yeah.
ready for the cold in the winter. I mean, how is it out there? When do you get the
You
cold?
know, you know, you know the story. Story is like there is no such a thing as bad weather on the badly dressed rider. But
Yeah.
yeah, we getting like we are having snow. We have 2 seasons, 4 seasons, and we're gonna do like -10 or something during the winter time. So like regular stuff, probably the weather like in New York.
Yeah, we get cold, but I understand it's about your gear, but I have a tolerance level that I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, there is
What
definitely.
I can't do it. I see people that do, God bless them. Yeah, but I can't tolerate
But you
that.
know what? Once there is a March, there is the first sunny day. I'll go for a spin. 1 hour. Let my
Okay.
body freeze and come back home.
You're
It's
not gonna have any time anyway. You got the babies there, but
fine. Yeah.
why'd you name it the Beast? Is it because of the way you ride or because of the way the bike
No,
handles?
it's her. It's
I
like
hear
super
you.
crazy bike, and I have a lot of upgrades there, and I turn it into a really like crazy machine. It's really crazy.
Now let's talk about those mods. What did you do?
I mean, definitely like the worst thing that Can-Am does, with all respect, I love those guys, but those are the shocks. So in case you would like to do something, I don't know how it is with Ryker, but basic stock shocks here, they are really bad. So that's the thing. Buy our own, with all respect, like he's great guy. So I have to have it, so the sway bar. And then I have the EQ remapped, but during the winter time I will do the stage 2.
Okay.
I have the cat delete, to have the better sound, because actually it decreased the power, but sound is
Yeah.
important.
Yeah, you need the
It's
sound. Can-Am doesn't make good sounds.
no, no, no. Plus
No.
I have the exhaust that I'm repairing now. I don't know how it will go. Probably it's going to be the one of the most expensive videos I have done, because I'm repairing a Krapovic. So that's the thing. And pedal commander, it's a sick upgrade. I have PPA wheels. They are beautiful. I'm just sad nobody does the real wheel, the bigger real wheel.
Right.
But it's a little bit complicated. I mean, like there are those, with the chains, but I don't like to replace the belt with the chain, which is, it's pain in, yeah.
I understand.
So yeah, and a little bit some look upgrades, which are not that
How
interesting.
how much money you in on these upgrades, Martin?
My girlfriend's gonna be listening to
Don't
this.
worry, I get it too. I just bought an upgrade. Go ahead.
I, I I think like 8 grand or something.
Man, eight
But,
grand.
like, but yeah, some of them I receive for free, so like, so it's more. I just invested
We'll keep it at a safe number, 8 grand. I mean,
8.
that's not bad because I've had mine for 2 years and I'm probably into 3,000 right now.
Yeah, I saw your video, man,
Uh,
talking about all of the useful stuff you put.
I try to keep
But
it useful. This way I could my wife can understand. No, I need this on here. So that's why it's all useful stuff. It didn't come with the bike. I have to
yeah,
buy this stuff.
yeah, and like there are two things. First, I absolutely like this about Can-Am stuff. Like everybody can personalize it, and that's
Yes.
beautiful because I'm not hater, there are some real ugly upgrades, but if somebody likes them, just go for it. If somebody wants to put big ass speakers, just go for it. It's your call. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
With Ryker, yeah, there is. I think I'm always like with the Ryker, you have to be careful how much money you put in because you can end up very easy on a price of a Spyder, which I think a little bit doesn't make that sense, like
I see
if
what
you
you're
go
saying.
super, super crazy,
I see what you're saying. I think that it's not even like when I talk to the Riker owners out here, I don't think it's like a cost thing. I think it's a look thing more
Yeah,
because it seems like more people went for the Riker just because of the look. They're not even caring about the price point when it comes to, I have to add this mod, then, if you add enough money, you are in the Spider's territory. But I just think that so many people like that different scaled down look. They don't
yeah,
even look twice to be like, oh, I should have bought the Spider, you know?
yeah, yeah.
But it's getting real popular out here. But the because of the
That
yeah.
Kenem is doing great job, man. It's like with all the promotions, having superstars, hip hop guys, they're going into communities,
Yeah.
and I think they really like did a great job because first of all the women are riding now, which I absolutely like. And it's because of the Ryker, because it's a little bit, it has the automatic transmission or whatever it is. It's called what, drive shaft or
CVT, CVT.
yeah, yeah. So so that's great, the price, it's like you can buy 600 Riker for what, like 8 grand in US,
Yeah,
nine
the
grand,
600
something like.
is about 8.
Yeah, and that's great because people can afford it, can try it, that's just amazing, and
No,
it's
no.
popular.
No, it's a great price point, and you're right. It's putting a lot of people into the Can-Am community. It kind of took New York by surprise, though. I mean, the marketing, it wasn't like a buildup. It was just they just threw everything out at once, and everybody was like, "What is that?" It's like, and even my dealer that I went here, he's an authorized Can-Am dealer, not a sole Can-Am dealer, and he was like, when I went, you can't even keep them on the shelves as soon as the Can-Ams come in, gone. It's like when
Really?
yeah, I was actually on the waiting list for when they first came out to get it out here. I had to wait, let's see, for 4 months just to get it. I ordered
Okay.
it in February. Yeah, I had
The
to
thing
wait.
here is like, and you actually asked this question, I didn't reply. What is how it is to write it, some rules or whatever.
Right.
Um, we are like we have like big union. It's called European Union. Okay,
European
so
Union, yes.
yeah,
And
good.
I know a little bit of
So,
politics, a little bit of geography. Go ahead.
so it's like US. Okay, we have these tiny little states, and Slovakia is the only country where you need to have a riding license for a motorbike to ride a Spyder. I know there are different rules. I don't think in states you really need a motorbike driving license,
You
but
do yeah.
in some states, yeah.
In all New York states, you need a driver's license and you have to get a motorcycle endorsement. I believe, I don't want to say all 50 states, I would say at least 40 of them, you need to
And
take a test.
can you
Yeah.
do these tests like on a Ryker or on a Spider? Can you do
Yes,
that?
now they opened it up for three wheel. Before, at New York City, before they didn't do it. And now they opened it up, I say in the last couple of years, that you can get a three-wheel license now. So it's becoming
Okay.
a thing. But
Yeah,
before it was just two wheels. Yeah.
this is great thing because actually I bought it in 2015 and there was no such a law here. So I
Mm.
was good with just regular car driving license. Then I did something like 40,000 kilometers and the law came, it's like, I'm not eligible to ride the Spider anymore. It's like, really? And the problem is actually I need to do the test on a regular motorbike, and I was really scared about it. So that's
Okay.
not fair, kind of, like I wanted to do it on that. I don't need to have
Right.
riding license. I'm fine with three-wheeler, but it's not here. And that's actually causing the trouble with the Ryker as a sales
Mm.
point. Like a lot of people don't want to do motorbike riding license.
I
Driving
think it
license.
was something similar out here because when people started buying the three wheelers, they need because in New York, if it's less than four tires and it goes a certain speed, they're gonna require you get a motorcycle license. But the problem was people were buying these three wheelers and they were classified as motorcycles, and these people were showing up to the road tests on them, and you had to let them take the test because technically it's a motorcycle, right? So I think as time went on, they said, you know what, we'll just turn it into a three-wheel thing because you can't tell people no after a while. Once they start showing up with it, it is what it is. And if there's no way to get a license for it, then what's the ticket?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So are there a lot of Can-Ams out there, or what is the ride of choice out in Slovakia?
I have like a couple of friends having Can-Am. They're elder people, so they're riding RTs, so they're
Hmm.
always slow. I need to wait for them. But Slovakia is not really about Spyder or Ryker. But we have our friends from Russia. They have pretty big club. Poland, which is neighboring country, it's a
Mm.
big club. So Czech Republic, we used to be Czechoslovakia in '89 still, like back in the day. So we speak the same language. So people are coming here, we ride together. So
Oh, that's
it's
cool.
like, but we are not as crowded as you guys. It's not a thing here.
Well,
Like I'll be organizing this thing for the Europe. We have one big event. It's called Grossglockner.
hmm.
It's event that's happening 10 years on the same spot in Austria, next to the Rotax factory. That's
Oh,
the reason
okay.
they are, because all the engines are made in Austria and they are going to Canada and Mexico so they can put it together and stuff.
Okay.
So, and then there is a beautiful mountain pass with great epic road, one of the top 10 roads in Europe, probably. And so that's the biggest event. And there are like 200 spiders and Rikers meeting. Okay. It's not a lot. And I'm aiming only for about 50, which I think in case you're doing rides in New York, like Team Spider, those
Yeah.
guys,
Yeah.
come on, it's like more people, gathering there than I will be doing for a whole Europe.
Well, yeah, usually when we have big ride outs like that, it's everybody just shows up. I mean, if you just didn't ride all year, you just show up. So you have a ton of bike. It gets crowded. I mean, and you gotta understand, New York City, even though it's very highly populated, it's very small. So once 300 bikes go out, they shut everything down. It's the highway. No one can get by. It's just like it's a true takeover. That's when I put it up on my
People
YouTube.
must love you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
People
It,
must
it
love you.
it turns into a show. It turns into a show. It's nice though, It's nice that everybody gets out, and they're always for wonderful causes and good promotion, and it's good time, and it's
Like I've been to you. I used to live there for summertime, several years because we have these work and travel programs for university students. So we work our asses for you guys, earn some pocket money and come back home to our small countries.
Mhm.
And So I love America. And my aim with the Beast and why I'm doing the YouTube channel is getting a little bit more popular, and I would like to travel the world with the very same bike. So yeah, first on the list is the whole Europe, and then I would like to ship it to America. So hopefully one day, guys, I'll be riding with you
Well,
in New York City.
if you come to America, you better look me up so we could do a ride, man. You kidding me? And maybe when I retire, that'll be one of the countries I'll stop and visit. So I'll be looking you up too, Martin.
All right, man.
But that's dope. That's really dope. So, and when you riding, you have like your own motorcycle club or riding club, or you just doing everything solo?
I like to, you know, like sometimes I'm organizing things because I can speak different languages, and
Oh,
also I'm
okay.
traveling I'm traveling quite a lot because of my day-to-day job. So for about 15 years, I'm traveling like all the countries around Eastern Europe. So I'm organizing small, you know, groups, but preferably I ride it solo. I don't know why, but I don't like to wait for people, you know, like not a lot of people can catch up with me
Yeah, I see you.
because,
You do your thing out there.
yeah, I mean, like in Slovakia, it's getting worse with cops, but the more east you go, you know, there's like the better, like faster you can ride. But of course, like as for the legal purposes, I'm always respecting speed limits. You know, that's
Of
very
course, of course. Yeah, me too. Always. I respect all laws, all safety, everything. I by the book 100%.
there you go.
But that's what a safe rider does. So, I don't want to put anything out there that people think anything different. Ride
Exactly.
safely, abide by all the rules of the road. We have a
Yeah.
problem out here, and it's not with actually bikes, it's the dirt bikes because dirt
Uh-huh.
bikes are not legal in New York City or ATVs. So,
Really?
yeah, so we get a lot of young guys that ride those all over the streets recklessly back and forth, and it's a problem with the police, and they don't like it. So they kind of like try to crack down on all bikers. So it's just like
Okay.
whoever you can catch, because those dirt bikes you can't catch. So sometimes you might get it, and you're like, listen, man, that's not me. I don't ride like that. But we have a problem out here with those, and I mean, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. I mean, I don't recommend the reckless riding of dirt bikes through the city streets, but I can't
Yeah,
tell
I'm
people.
like like there's if you are talking really about like breaking rules a little bit, you know, I like, of course, it's for me, it's like how I reset my head, you know, put thinking onto something else. And what I usually do, I go super early in the morning when there is almost no traffic. Because first of all, I like there is no traffic. I'm not really, putting into danger anybody else.
Hmm.
And the second thing is a little bit slippery, you know, and I love it. It's just, you know, I just simply love it. Actually, I have best time riding when it's just right after the rain. It's just amazing, man. It's just amazing. If you understand the bike,
No, I understand throwing out the back tire when you're making the
yeah,
turn.
yeah,
Yeah, I get it. It is a
it's
nice,
just,
cool feeling. Yeah, I
yeah,
get it. But out here, it's more traffic until you leave the city, and then you take the
yeah.
ride up. But me personally, I like the open road more than the speed of it. Like,
Okay.
I'm not really, a speed demon anymore. That was many years ago when I was on two wheels. Now I just like to enjoy, just getting out and taking a long trip. I don't really care the speed. Just I want to put some miles on. Right now,
Yeah,
I'm in a lot of traffic, so it's very hard to get the miles up. But as time goes on, and when I do get a chance to go out, I just like putting the long distance and not the speed. But sometimes you have to turn up and, give it some power and open it up. I mean, what's the point of having a bike if you can't open it up?
yeah, that's true, man. That's
Yeah.
true.
So the F3 you have, is it different from the US models? Do they make any modifications to make it, or is it just one way?
Um, Luckily for me, this F3, it's all like US model.
Okay.
Unluckily, the Ryker here is like, and the Can-Am or BRP or Can-Am on the road team, they will not tell you, but they are locked, you know, like they are locked in terms of performance because of the EU emission laws.
Oh,
So I was riding the Ryker rally, and I have a video with the around like 100,000 views. I'm doing just speed, you know, and I just wanted to compare it. And I was like, this is way too slow. And everybody was talking like, Martin, that's not like it's really fast. What you talking about?
really?
And after 3 months, later, I just realized like it was locked. It's just a matter of
Oh,
one click in the software that they have to do it in a center, which is not legally correct, but they can do it. Then it opens up, and then I understand why you guys are buying those Rikers, because it's a beast, you know. But
oh, okay, that's
but
interesting.
but when it's locked, man, it slows it as you know. I don't know. It's really like turtle or whatever. It's just very slow,
Really?
you know. Yeah, have a
That's
look on the video. It doesn't go, man. It's very slow.
I gotta check that out. I gotta check that out. Yeah, because I can't say the Ryker is slow, man. I mean, I get up, man.
Yeah, it's like what 4.5 seconds or something like that to
Yeah.
60. Yeah, well, when it is locked, it's like 7.
Wow,
It's
that's
like
a
it's
big
like
difference.
riding a school bus or something. And many things on my bike, because we are not allowed to have the aquapovich here because of the decibels. We are not allowed to do the DCAT. We are not allowed to remove fenders. And all of these things I've done. There's nothing legal on my bike anymore, you know. I cannot go to Austria. I received like 900 euro fine because I was speeding, but also they wanted to, took my bike. Just
Wow.
yeah. So I'm not going that way, not anymore.
But it's not that far of a difference out here. If you mess with the emissions, then yeah, you can get the fine, but most of the time you won't. But the loud pipe is a giveaway. And the ticket for the loud pipe out here is about 160 US.
Can they
Uh,
measure it on the road, or they will
they
send you somewhere?
no, they'll try to say that it'll be like a noise complaint. So it'll be like excessive noise. I mean, they're not going to measure your decibels unless it's like a specific NYPD unit.
Yeah,
Then if they confiscate your bike, they'll test the decibels and tell you but they'll try to tell you that any aftermarket exhaust is a violation, but it is what it is. But out
you know,
here, out here,
you
that's
know,
basically what they'll get you for is the loud pipes.
that I don't agree a little. I understand when you're in the city, like it can be a little bit annoying. I understand it completely, but there
Right.
is one thing. I did this big, like, kind of comparison with the RLS pipes and La Monster, Cat Delete, and actually for one day I was riding with the catalysator on and the stock pipe on, and it was so dangerous, man, for me, because nobody could hear me, like overtaking and stuff like that. So for me, of course, it's a little bit of show off. Of course, I like the sound, but it's also a security feature. And so from that respect, I don't understand why they are so, like,
N-
because there is not like 100 people in an hour going with a loud pipe.
Listen, loud pipes save lives, right? That's an
Yeah,
old
yeah,
saying. And most guys, and it's true, you do it for two reasons. You like the sound because the Riker sound is like a low end lawnmower. It's like
yeah,
just a hum, and truthfully it's ridiculous. So you have to get a nice pipe. You need that sound, and true, you know, you want to hear it, and you want people to hear you. And
yeah,
in a high dense traffic area, in a high area like in New York, you barely notice it. I mean, it's so much going on. You got a fire truck, police car, ambulance, sanitation truck picking up garbage. You got outdoor restaurants. You got, music playing, parade shows, and you're really gonna come after me because my pipe is loud. That's really what annoys you in New York. It's busy
yeah,
as it is, a
yeah,
loud pipe, right? I say, okay, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna do it. I did it already. Too bad. And you know what? I think there's just too many loud pipes out here for the police to even care anymore. So it's just
yeah,
pretty much
yeah.
it is what it is. But yeah, do you guys have speed cameras out there?
We do. It's not in Austria. It's really like I'm from Bratislava, and very close. It's Vienna. Vienna is quite well-known city, right, in
Hmm.
Austria. And those people, they are having so many cameras. That's the second reason why I'm not going to Austria. Okay, because of the speed camera, and they have it not the front-facing cameras. They have the rear-facing cameras. like real, like they're checking your license plates from the back,
Oh,
which
right,
is
right,
bad, you know. I don't
right.
care about those front facing. Like, we have some of these in Slovakia. I just don't care. In
I
Slovakia, there are really like low amount of um, standstill, or how do you call them? Like really
we
those
have
type of cameras.
we have a lot of those cameras out here. A lot, and I'm not gonna say I do it, but I'm gonna say a lot of my bike riders just either eliminate the plate or they cover the plate.
Yeah.
So to avoid the cameras and getting the tickets.
When I told you like one day I would like to come to US and ride from the east to west, and of course Tail of the Dragon is one of the roads that I need to take, you know.
Oh, Tail of the
But
Dragon.
but I'm so afraid, you know, like probably shipping the bike and the whole road trip would be not as expensive as my fines and tickets. So I need to really start saving for that.
You know what you're gonna
So,
need if you're gonna do it like that? I mean,
well, like jail ticket.
no, no, no. It'll just be fines. And no one's going to jail for a bike out here. Please. They got enough problems out here. There's no one's putting people in jail in the US for riding a bike. Matter of fact, you'll probably get stopped by the cops, and once they find out who you are, they'll probably just want your autograph and take a picture of you.
Yeah, yeah, of course, because I
Yeah.
have like 6,000 followers. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? It's 6,000 followers, but 100,000 views. Remember, you got a
Yeah,
big channel, so it's not just the followers. A lot of people look at your videos and they don't follow. It's like what they do to
yeah.
me. I have 100,000 views and only 500 followers, but I get nothing but emails and messages, and I'm like, hey, you a subscriber? Oh no, I didn't subscribe. I just saw your video. Thanks a lot, I appreciate it. So please, everybody, hit the subscribe button. But
Yeah, definitely. You're doing a great job, man. I like the idea. We needed somebody like you, you know,
thanks,
to do
man.
these
I appreciate it.
podcasts. And yeah,
It was crazy because, I've said it so many times in other videos, but I was like, when I started doing my videos, I was like, I wonder if there's a podcast I could listen to about, people own Can-Ams and things like that. And I searched and I couldn't find it. And I said, hold up, could I be the first guy to do a podcast? So I just ran out and did it and just put everything I could together to start a production. And then I was like, okay, let me just reach out and see if people are interested. And surprising enough, I have a lot of people who are interested. I was shocked myself. I must get an email every week from someone who says, hey, I want to be on the show. And between scheduling my job and my family, and I'm juggling the same thing now. I'm in the early stage, and it's a little hectic, so I'm trying to get as much people as I can, and then stagger it out because my riding season is over, which is good, so I could focus more on the
yeah.
podcast.
Now you need to stack up the videos and podcasts so you can
Right.
live through the year.
Right. So that's what I'm doing. And I just dropped a video because I just did some work. I spent some more money. So that's gonna be the last modification video I do for this season. Then I have some other videos set up for just in my garage. And then I have like a few more podcasts coming up. So
That's
I
great.
mean, it's busy, but I like it, and people are liking it, and people are gravitating to it. So I just gotta, look for some more guys. A lot of cool companies and guys have reached out to me, want to do some things together. So I got things in the works. So I appreciate the support, appreciate the love everybody's giving me from the Can-Am community. I want to try to start getting some different types. I want to get the slingshot. You guys got slingshots out there?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we
Okay.
do.
So
I'm
yeah.
not super. I mean, like, I have big respect for the community of the slingshot riders. I just don't. I like the front look. I don't like the back
A
for
lot of
whatever
people say
reason.
that. A lot of people
Yeah,
say that. Yeah, and then if you add the fourth tire, and now you have a car. So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a different type of look.
But
But
actually, that another thing that is coming for me in 2021, I would like to do a different three-wheeler videos. So like Morgan is having cool three-wheeler, you know, like there are like, I was so surprised when I did the research that there are so many different manufacturers of
Yeah.
three-wheelers, and some of them are really cool. Some of them are ugly and bad, but some of
Yeah.
them are really
No, it's a lot of people. A lot of manufacturers are starting to see the three-wheel community coming up heavy, and I guess with the success of the Ryker, really popular. People are companies are saying, "Let's get on this bandwagon. It might be the new wave," but we'll see. I hope.
have you seen the have you seen the Lean in the Riker project? It's
Yes.
from US somewhere.
Yeah. The what is it?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. Actually, they are gonna be on the show. They're
Oh
still,
really? Yeah.
yeah, they're still in their last phase of production. So
Okay.
I've been speaking to those guys over there, and when they're ready
But
to,
you need to ask for money, man. That it's gonna be a huge promotion for them. A Riker guy doing podcasts, having them on the show. Nah, like 3% on each sale for the next 6 months.
let's hope so, because if it's a good product and I get to launch it, then yeah, I'll be coming after them for royalties. But if it tanks, then I don't want to have nothing to do with it. So I got to see how the Riker community feels about changing their ride. But yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We're going back and forth. But
Can't wait for that. We'll definitely be listening to that.
yeah, I mean, and there's another company that's putting something out. They're
Okay.
re- they're redoing the Ryker plastics, the front end. So they're coming up with a whole new front end design that you could just snap on and snap off. So, I'm also talking to them. They're in their production stage, so they also have they want to put some time on the show, but we'll see. Right now, I'll um I'll bleep their names out of this episode until they confirm. No one
Yeah,
gets
yeah,
no free promotion.
yeah.
But what do you got coming up? Let the people know, the ones that are not watching, the ones that are just listening to the show.
Hopefully I'll be able to fix the exhaust. That's my videos, you know, like I will be playing about that. And it's a winter time, so for me, it's sticking out with some garage videos, you know, and also there are different companies interested for me to do some reviews on traveling stuff, like items and stuff like that. So, and definitely I'll be working on the tour. So that's a big time-consuming project, and we have this thing that I need to, you know, finish and test. And we have like another 8 or 9 projects just, you know, to finish, to test, to do. So it's gonna be a busy period, you know. So,
All right,
and I
cool.
have brand new studio, so I'm just throwing in money. I just bought big new lights and
Nice.
new equipment and stuff. So you know how it is, you know,
Yeah, I
better
do.
cameras and
Uh,
stuff.
yeah, I'm working my way up too. Well, you know what? That's been great, Martin the vlogger. Thanks for being on the show. Listen, I'll be posting all this information down below. That's Martin the vlogger. He's on social media, YouTube. Check out all the things he got going on, business ventures, rides, all types of stuff. The man is busy. Let me tell you, he is busy. I thanks for him taking brief time from his busy schedule to be on the show. Thanks everybody for listening to my show, Rolling on Three, first podcast for three wheelers. If you want to be on the show, email me. It's rolling on three, number three wheels at gmail.com. There's also my YouTube channel, La Love Rod Full. If you want to know what that means, email me. I'm tired of explaining it every 5 minutes. On Instagram, I'm Shadow Black Ryker. Y'all don't know what that means. I've said it a million times. I don't have to say it again. My Twitter account is Serving Warrants. That's where I send in questions. Anybody want to talk to me, has questions for other viewers, and you guys can always email me like you do, or hit me up on Instagram for information about the Ryker. You guys know I take it apart and put it back together all the time. So if you find problems with it, always hit me up. Everybody does. I try to walk you through it. So Martin, once again, thank you for being on the show.
It was my pleasure.
I'm gonna have you back because you're gonna have some interesting stuff coming up. But thanks again, man.
Thank you.